Good, what's good? What's good, YouTube? What do you do? It's your boy, there, Absolute. I'm back with the vibe, back with the energy. So, I mean, it has been a long ride, right? It has been a long ride. We work, we cook it. Everything is perfect. Everything is okay. And I miss you guys. So I was like, oh, Charlie, hmm, I just have to take this thing serious, try to record every day. I mean, I've been posting short clips, I've been posting short forms, but I really like to create long form videos, and I think that's what I like. But I don't get the time to film long. I do have the time, but I don't find the time to just do it. But yeah, so I've got my lighting system, my everything is set up, but I still realize maybe some everything is not clear. I need to just get some adjustments, fix everything right. But I think this one is cool for the right now. And for the past days, even today, I just had to record about three things. And now I'm just doing everything. Like I'm just doing everything. I feel good. I feel okay. So today, let's say basically today, I recorded a video on accountability. I also recorded a video that's accountability and entitlement. I also recorded video on how should I put it? How should I put it? I think I recorded three videos. Yeah, video a short clip, video on accountability, video on entitlement, like accountability and entitlement. The other one was the other one. What did I say? Anyways, guys, if I remember, I'll tell you. I don't want to just put myself in the box and if I remember, I'll tell you guys. But these days, I just want to just feel okay, live life, having nothing to lose, having nothing to gain. Having nothing to lose and having a lot to gain. And today, I was literally there. I was working. I started working early in the morning, right? Working from home, and I worked to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. thereabouts, and I was literally very tired, and I had to sleep. I was even dozing off in my chair, and I was like, "No, absolutely, you have a bed. Why not you go sleep on your bed?" So I real quick I had to just go sleep on my bed, and sleeping on my bed, I heard my own voice telling me that Charlie, absolutely, wake up, wake up. You need to come record some short clips. You need to come do what you said you do. That is sacrifice. So I recorded a video on accountability entitlement, also sacrifice. So I mean, you have to sacrifice to you have to sacrifice your time to get some things. And with this sacrifice, I'm not talking about human being sacrifice. I'm not talking about animal sacrifice. I'm literally talking about a time sacrifice. So I was like, bro, you need to sacrifice some things. So I had to just put my sleep away, wake up real quick, wash my face, everything. Come sit here, shoot a couple of three TikTok video whilst working, and now I've paused the work now and just video. After that, I'm still learning along the process. After that, I just go put some one or two together, and we prepare for the next day. So that's how we move. And I've missed you guys, and it's not easy. I know people watch me, but people just watch me because I mean I'm not yet there. I've not really paid my due, so there's nobody even commenting on my video and all that. But I know it's a long ride, it's a long journey. And Charlie, if you even watch this video to this end, you can just let me know in the comment section. Active. You can type active in the comment section. So I see you watch the video to this point. And I really appreciate you all. So the accountability video that I talked about was, you have to be accountable for your actions. So when I was 18, when I was 17, 16, thereabouts, I used to blame my parents for they bringing me to this earth. Oh, Charlie, nothing was moving on. So I used to be very angry, tell them why did they bring me on this earth. I wasn't really born with a silver spoon, so you understand the whole process. It hasn't been easy, but immediately I started to take accountability for my actions. Immediately I started being accountable for my actions. That's at the age of 20. I started making some breads, making some means, started doing everything on my own, taking my steps, and currently I'm in my own space, doing my everything at the age of 23. I just celebrated my birthday. That's last month, 29th July. So I'm really grateful for the growth, and we're still working through the process. So when I started being accountable for my actions, it has really led me to see a whole different aspect of life. There's nobody is entitled to my life. I just do what I want, and I know that I do it in the right way. And what I also want to tell you is start being accountable for your life. Don't make the entitled. Don't put entitlement of your life to other people's hand, because when you give someone entitlement to your life, they now have control over your life. They now have the power of your they now have the power around your life. But when you take the entitlement, right? When you take the life as your own entitlement, you have the power. You can control your life in whatever ways you want to live, And also talking about sacrifice, I made a video talking about sacrifice. I was like, at this age and point, you have to sacrifice some things. Like the example I gave, I mean, on bed, but I knew I had to sacrifice some things to get to wherever I want to get in life. I had to delay gratification. I remember when I was writing my chartered accountant exams, I literally stayed indoors for about 3 years, preparing, learning, everything. And I think this is another period to also do the same thing. I mean, right now I've just had active income coming in, but it's not going to make me wealthy. It's not even going to make me rich. So I also have to learn a high income skill, which is content creation. Content creation is not easy. The power of communication is also a high income skill. But aside that, I need to learn some high income skills via the internet. If it is AI, how to use AI and all that to make a meaningful thing, I should be able to do that. And that's basically about sacrifice. So this is what I have for you guys. Currently now I'll endeavor to show up always all the time, because I mean, who knows? It's not easy, but I'll try my possible best to show up every day. Even if I have one view or something, it's all part of the growth journey. So whoever watched to this end, I really appreciate you for watching. I really appreciate you for